about here. Sorry, turn right, Charles. Turn to the right.
It's a lot of dust. Damn, son. So Terence, you made him go through the deep
The most
part.
difficult part.
That deep gorge in there.
Yeah, yeah. Let me show you how deep it is. Let me show you how deep it is, my friend. It was actually only half this deep until Charles decided to drive through it, and he spun
Jeez.
half the earth back.
Yeah,
Look at this.
that is deep. That is deep. Just when you guys thought you'd seen it all from China, I promise you, you have not seen anything yet. So this is the latest from China right now. This is JMC. It is a Chinese brand, and it is brought to us by the guys that bring GAC into the country. It's a Bakkie, obviously because we're a Bakkie loving nation. So we're going to figure out what the story is here. It does look like an interesting car, and I promise you, this is probably going to be the cheapest Bakkie in South Africa. Let's find out. So I'm here with the marketing director for Salvador Caetano. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Salvador Caetano, South Africa, absolutely correct.
Okay. Brian Smith, this is the guy to talk to. Brian, tell me about the JMC brand, because this is brand spanking new in the country and a lot of people want to know. I want to know as well. I haven't driven one of these.
JMC, of course, is a Chinese brand, producing cars in China for over 70 years, specializing in commercial vehicles with great market share, great segment share in China. Number one for light bus segment, number two in pickup segment or Bakkie segment, and number three in light truck segment.
What engines are we running here? Because I think that matters, right?
Yeah, absolutely, that matters. So let's start with a single cab. Single cab is running a 2.4 turbo diesel with a 5-speed manual transmission. It's obviously quite versatile, it's quite efficient. Fuel economy under 8 liters per 100 Ks. On the double cab, we're running a 2-liter turbo diesel, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Also incredibly capable, very efficient, and that's in both the 4x2 and the 4x4.
What is that? Because that looks really, really nice.
Yeah, so that's all new Vigus, all new Vigus platform. So we'll have some overlap on the Vigus products. We have the Vigus that we're talking about now and the Vigus that you're going to drive a bit later.
Yeah.
And then we'll introduce that slightly up in the range, 2.5 turbo diesel engine, and that'll be coming in Q2 this year.
Okay. So I have figured it out. This thing actually looks like a Ford F-150. That's what it reminds me of. And I think when they do bring it into market, it's going to sell like hotcakes. And I might be a Bakkie driver myself. I might be converted if the price is right, which I believe it will be. Just saying. Right, you guys, it's time to go see what the Vigus is all about. I'm about to get behind the wheel now, and we're going to do the 4x4ing first. That's what I'm going to do with this, grabbing this white one. And then we're going to do the on-road stuff. I wish it was the other way around, but it's 4x4 first. So yeah, let's figure this out and see if it's actually any good. I'm just going to talk to myself for a second. So don't you guys think I'm talking to you guys? You start responding to me and I'm like...
The man is working. Shut your beak.
Exactly. Alright, so we are behind the wheel of the JMC Vigus, and I will be honest with you guys, I am impressed. First impressions is, I hate to say it, but I'm impressed. And where I'm coming from is suspension, right? Because I spent a month with the Chang'an Hunter, which is essentially a Peugeot Landtrek, and I went all the way to the Kruger in that thing, took it all the way off-road. And the one thing that stands out with that car is the suspension. It's pretty firm, it's pretty rickety, and it just throws you around, especially on roads like these, off-road. And yeah, that was the thing with that car. And getting into this, it's literally the complete opposite of that. It's so compliant and just so good on uneven surfaces like this. We're out at the Lion Safari Park, obviously. You haven't seen any lions yet. Got Charlie next to me. But yeah, it's really, really good, and it's looking promising. It really is looking promising. So this JMC is about to go into this big hole over here. It is a lot bigger than it seems on camera, so let's see if it probably will make it, but let's see how it does. It's a lot of dust. Damn, son. Well, what matters is that it made it through. So Terence, you made him go through the deep
The most
part.
difficult part.
That deep gorge in there.
Yeah,
which,
yeah. Let me show you how deep it is. Let me show you how deep it is, my friend. It was actually only half this deep until Charles decided to drive through it, and he spun
Jeez.
half the earth back.
Yeah,
Look at this.
that is deep. So to be fair to the car, Charles was driving through that little, well, that big hole there. It was him driving. The cool part about this car is that it is switchable on the fly, so I don't have to stop and put the car into neutral to get into low range. I can slip it into low, for low, as I drive. This is relatively steep, and it's making light work of it. All 350 Newton meters. It's actually quite torquey, this thing. I enjoy it. Do you know what the GPS feature is for on this thing? It's got like a GPS thing here.
Oh, that shows you all the different satellites that it's picking up, and then gives you latitude and longitude and all the rest of it. So yeah, so that's a strength indicator that's there.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll show you all the different ones that are on geostationary orbit that it's
So
picking up.
satellites. It's picking that up.
Yeah, yeah.
For what?
That's how you determine the global positioning system. So there's static satellites all over,
Yeah.
and what they do is they cross-reference with one another to see where you
to see where you are,
and then it
give you
gives
an
you,
accurate.
gives you a pinpoint location of where you are. Yeah.
Well, that's why we've got smart people here to explain this stuff. So what is it? Only just to show me where I am?
No, that's probably just one of the settings to show you, you know, the strength of your GPS that you've got on there. But I'm sure you've got a nav feature in there somewhere as well.
I've got like latitude at minus 25.86642 and longitude at 27.88471.
So it gives you degrees.
Yeah.
So it'll be negative 25 degrees.
Okay.
And then it gives you a minute, which is an mm, and then a second value.
Oh.
So yeah, so that's how they determine. So if you look at, if you take the world map and you stick like crosshairs over it, every single little crosshair has a coordinate system like that.
Okay, yeah.
So that coordinate system is the one that references now.
Ah.
So you'll see while you're driving now, the seconds will change, but the
Yeah.
minutes won't and the degrees won't,
Yeah, yeah.
because you're going in a certain direction, and that's how it picks
see.
you up to where you're going to be.
Hectic.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Learn
So-
something damn new every day.
Awesome.
Hill
Okay,
descent
so
control?
forward drive low.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Downward assist on for me, please, if you wouldn't mind. Okay, lock it into first gear on the pedal. You can't do it with the gear lever, which is a weird feature as well.
That is weird. At least it does have
It
paddle
does have
shift.
pedals, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to creep forward. As soon as the front wheels of the vehicle go down, creep it forward for me a little bit until the back feels like it's upright. As soon as it's there, I'm going to tell you to let go of the brake.
Okay.
Downhill assist is going to take you all the way to the bottom. Please just remember to switch the downhill assist off when you get to the bottom again.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so creep it forward for us.
Never been known to be a creeper, but you know,
Okay, nice and slow.
I'm here.
The side step tends to touch here just a tad.
Oh, just a tad.
Okay.
You gotta go down that hill there for me where you see Marco standing
Terence, stop screaming at me!
hill.
I'm gonna turn him
What do I
down.
do with my radio?
I'm gonna turn him down. I'm tired of him screaming at me all day.
There it is, eh?
Okay, let me know when I can let go.
Yeah, crawl it forward for me just a tad more. And let go of the brake.
Oh. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too fast. Some cars are scary fast.
Yeah, no, they're not.
So we have entered the lion enclosure in the Lion and Safari Park. I didn't think we'd make it in here, but we have made it in here. And yeah, it's going to get interesting. I'm sure you guys who live in Joburg have been here. A lot of you have been here, but if you haven't, it's basically not far from civilization. I mean, my house from here is about maybe 40 minutes on a good day. There's a line over there. And you get to self-drive yourself in this place and see lions and just be amongst the big boys. No ways he came out the car.
Through this guy's outside.
Is he gonna get eaten now? What's gonna happen? He's just walking.
Guys,
What?
he's like, come here, Mason.
That is the craziest thing I've ever
What?
seen.
Bro, I hope I'm not witnessing 1,000 Ways to Die here. Are you kidding me?
So I did have a chat with the old man off camera to ask him how he does it, and all he did was turn his cap around to reveal the Pussy Whisperer written at the back. Well then, Mr. Yeah, I can't. Okay, so let's talk about the driving side of things in this. I nearly said GAC. It is a sister to the GAC because it's under the same sister company or parent company, JMC. It's obviously powered by a 2.4 litre turbo diesel engine, pushing out what, 150 kilowatts or 110 kilowatts, somewhere there, and 350 newton meters of torque, and it's sufficient. It's more than enough, you know. And the one thing I'm feeling is that suspension that I was talking about earlier on actually translates on the road as well. So it's a very nice ride on the road. It feels very different to the way it looks. It looks like just another Chinese Bakkie, if I'm being honest with you, but it actually feels very refined and offers a very smooth ride. I'd actually be interested in knowing, or to know, what suspension they're running in this thing, because it doesn't drive the way it feels. That's the one thing that's really pronounced here in this whole thing. Fuel consumption, I didn't zero or anything. I'm just looking down at my dashboard and it's saying 8.6 liters, which is kind of to be expected for a car with what, a 2.4 liter turbo diesel engine. So yeah, I think I like it. I really do like it. It's a car that I could live with and drive as a daily. And I don't think it's the kind of car that would fatigue me, because some Bakkies have that tendency to fatigue you because they need to be driven and wrangled the entire time. This doesn't feel that way. This is just very compliant. It does what it needs to do. It's super comfortable on the road. And yeah, it would make a good daily. And all of this for what? Starting price of 440,000 rands. That's in rands. And if you want to go for the 4x4, which does the things that you just saw, you will get that for 500,000 rand all in. Thank you, Chinese. All right, you guys, that is it for the JMC launch. I must be honest with you, the car is as good as they say it is, especially on-road and off-road. Actually, it's quite crazy. Pricing, like they say, 440,000 rand, which I think is pretty damn good for a double cab. If you want to go 4x4, and you can get it for what? 500,000, 499,999. And I've got it on good authority that that thing that looks like a Ford F-150, the nice looking one, is coming in April. So it's the replacement of this. It's basically the replacement of the double cab Vigus, and it looks like that. So if I were you, I would wait. I'm not saying don't buy this, because it's a really, really good Bakkie. It's actually quite good for what it is. I'd probably wait for that thing over there. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Support the channel. That's the least you can do to support the channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, push the button, and I'll see you on the next one.